Hello there, I'm Tatiana Volk, the GM Witch, and today we're going to talk about this book, Cryptids, Creatures, and Critters, a manual of monsters and mythos. So let's get into it. Now, before we get into the actual book that we're going to be talking about, I really wanted to jump in and quickly say thank you so much for all of the support, everybody who came over from the GM Witch channel and who has been really supportive about this merge. I'm just so incredibly grateful. Stick to the end of this video if you're interested in getting a better idea of how I'm currently planning on incorporating things. I guess now that I got that out of the way, let's jump into the video. So originally I was planning on doing a completely different video, but I realized I needed a lot more time to kind of flesh that out. So instead I decided to kind of share with you this technically non-RPG tabletop related book that I purchased for RPG purposes. I thought that it would be a fun topic just because it opens the door to a lot of different things that you can use that aren't necessarily geared towards game mastering or dungeon mastering, but still serves that purpose. So in this case, I was looking for a reference guide that had illustrations and information about different types of cryptids and creatures, and I was really struggling. I was hoping that I could utilize the Monster of the Week system to find more information, but found even there that it was a little bit lacking. There was some content available, but I just wasn't able to find exactly what I was looking for, and in the process I came across this Kickstarter. And I was pretty intrigued because it was pretty illustration heavy, which I think is a nice touch. I'm an illustrator myself, so seeing things that have fun, beautiful, and interesting illustrations is definitely a plus on my side. More importantly, I wanted something like that that also included information about the different types of cryptid, creatures, and critters. Now, this isn't all I got in the Kickstarter. It came with a lot of fun things like patches, Mothman enamel pins, washi tape with beautiful illustrations on them, stickers, and a ton of postcards featuring art from the book. There was also a print of the cover art, and my favorite and most useful for the needs that I have is a map that showcases the world and the different locations that these cryptids, creatures, and critters can be found based off of folklore, mythology, and just general cryptozoology information. And this, I think, is absolutely fantastic. It shows you the location, what the actual things are, and then what page number you can find more about that specific thing. So we can go here, and we've got the Jangu, and that's on page 142. So if I go to the Cryptids manual here and go to 142, we can find it. So here is the information. So that's pretty exciting. And it talks to you, so these are water spirits and deities of Cameroon. Miangu is the plural name for a Jangu in other areas of Cameroon. I'm probably saying that very wrong. They're believed to share similarities with the West African Miami Wata figure, but are believed to predate their narratives. They were created when a female spirit named Mojali lost a bet with Moto, the ancestor of mankind, over who could build an everlasting fire. After her loss, she was forced to leave the land and transform her body to survive living in the sea. So that, I don't know, I just really love it. And then the description for this book on the back, it says, Cryptids, Creatures, and Critters, a manual of monsters and mythos, takes a look at over 90 different creatures from around the world. Discovered monsters from cryptozoology, folklore, and mythology. Each creature is featured with a detailed and descriptive account and is accompanied by bold, colorful illustrations interpreted by the author and the guest artists. Learn about cryptids such as the spooky Mothman from West Virginia or the nightmarish Enfield horror. Fire up the imagination with some folklore favorites, including the ghostly Kusith from Scotland or the vampiric Aswang from the Philippines. Uncover creatures from mythology such as the majestic Arazel from Armenia or the monstrous Scandinavian Kraken. Enjoy a fun dive into the unknown, an exciting and entertaining read whether you're a longtime student of the world of cryptids and creatures or if you're looking to expand your repertoire with something new. I'm sure I butchered all of those names, but you get the idea. So again, even though this isn't really geared towards role-playing games and tabletop games, I think this is a great resource just in general, and I'm really excited to have finally got it. And I thought that it would be a fun thing to kind of share with you to give you an idea of how you can gather resources from other places and use that in your game mastering and home brewing and campaigns and things like that. Again, this one of course is really good for a system like Monster of the Week, but I don't think it's limited to that. But I just wanted to kind of share that as an option and kind of give you guys an idea. And since it arrived, I've been kind of waiting to share it with you guys anyway, and I wanted to put out a quick video, like I said, to just say thank you, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Now on to the information about tabletop RPGs, the GM Witch, and how that's going to look on this channel. So I'm not currently GMing. I am in a Dungeon World campaign that we kind of meet up about once a week. So I am still playing, I'm just not GMing, so I don't have a lot of content really to share. That being said, I am hoping to still put out a Tabletop Tuesday is the segment that I'm going with at the moment. I'm hoping to put out a Tabletop Tuesday video once every 2 to 3 weeks. So it's not going to be weekly, and it's not necessarily going to be every other week, but it'll be around every other week and every third week, which I think should be pretty doable. There's a lot of other things that I'm kind of working on at the moment with the channel. I've got a lot of like unboxings that I'm sharing and posting videos for, and obviously I have the vlogs that I'm spending a lot of my time with, which you kind of get glimpse at this kind of stuff as I'm working on it. I don't have as much content to share for you regarding tabletops because, like I said, I just haven't been able to play. Hopefully that will change soon and I'll be able to ramp things up. I do have some exciting things for a couple of the next videos. I want to talk about the Adventure Zone. That was actually supposed to be this week's video, but I wanted to give it more time so that I can make it a lot nicer. That kind of got pushed out, so that'll come out in a couple of weeks from now, which I'm really, really excited about. I think you guys will enjoy it. I put in a ton of time to kind of figure out how to do the video. I kind of like broke down the whole idea for the video and the information that I want to share and like researching and just all kinds of stuff. So I'm doing a lot of work on the next Tabletop Tuesday video, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So hopefully you will like it. Anyway, that's kind of the idea with everything. Again, thank you so much for the support. I can't thank you enough. I'm just so amazed at how many of you were interested enough to come over to this channel, which is not just tabletop RPG stuff. It's more all over the place. It's a focus on vlog. It's got life stuff. It's got witchy stuff. It's got art stuff. Like, it's all over the place. And although I do want to make Tabletop Tuesday a regular segment on the channel, it's still one small part of all of the big different things that I want to do. So thank you so much for coming around and hanging out on the channel and saying hi. I really appreciate it. So anyway, if you have any ideas for future Tabletop Tuesday topics, please let me know in the comment section down below. Thumbs up if you like this video and want to see more Tabletop Tuesday videos in the future, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope you are well, and I will see you in the next video. Until next time, bye!